Hello everyone, my name is Gavin, or at least that's what I'm calling myself, and welcome to the stream tonight. How y'all feeling? Because I'm feeling not great. I don't know what happened. I just randomly started feeling bad, like half hour before the stream, and after checking out my symptoms, I realized, oh, I should probably go check my blood sugar again. And it was, I just crashed out of nowhere for no apparent reason, like less than an hour after dinner. So I don't know what's going on there, except that, like, in my experience, whenever my blood sugar drops super low, that means it's going into ping pong mode for the next couple days. So I'm scared to look at my numbers tomorrow because it's going to look like a phone number on that thing. But whatever, I'm got some food in me, some emergency sweet stuff, and I'm starting to feel better. So we're going to see how this goes. But anyway, it is time. Aside from that, it is a very happy time for me because we get to play more Rise of the Golden Idol, which is by far one of my favorite mystery puzzle games ever, as you've probably already know if you've heard me talking about it, because I will mention how much I love this game and its previous game, at any opportunity. I love this so much. I love the gameplay style. I love solving these little mysteries. Thanks, Alcazor. And, yeah, I'm just excited to dive into this. So, this one, while I'm getting this up in the background... Oh. Hold on a second. Steam is being funky. Sorry, give me a second. Technical difficulties. I knew I should have checked to make sure this worked before the stream, but, I never saw the need because this game's never given me any issues before now. I've played it perfectly fine last couple of times. Give me a second here. I'm try restarting Steam, but as I was in the meantime, while I'm getting this set up, so this first bit of DLC is actually kind of like I guess you could call it a spin-off. I guess is how it would fit into the timeline. Like, as you probably already know, because I know all of you, and I'm assuming that, of course, you went back and religiously watched all three of the Rise of the Golden Idol VODs that I put up on YouTube as soon as possible to refresh yourself for this stream. Back in the Chapter 1, which is, chronologically late in the game in terms of, the timeline, but obviously it's Chapter 1, you know what I mean. But anyway, there's a detective character named Roy Sampson, I think his name was, who sort of investigates into the red eye disease that's going around, and then they decide, some very powerful people decide they do not want him looking into that disease before their big plan takes effect, and so he gets reassigned to a new district to get him out of the way as quickly and quietly as possible. So this DLC is called The Sins of New Wells, and it's apparently going to be about what happened with him after he got reassigned to this new district. Because, it turns out everything was not all... Oh, sorry, hold on a second. I apologize for all these technical difficulties. Just having some issues. Steam is giving me some issues out of the blue. Just, apparently the universe just does not want me to play this game tonight. Well, you know what I say? Wait, has it been a minute yet? I gotta make sure it's a minute before I swear on YouTube. Where's the timer on this thing? Yeah, you know what? It's probably been a minute by now. I say, fuck the universe. I'm playing this game as soon as I remember my Steam login. And we are officially ready to play! Woohoo! Very happy, very good times. I'm gonna have to edit this and the previous clip together. But, yep, as promised, Sins of New Wells. Let's go! Detectiving time! Woohoo! So, Roy, how are you liking it here at night? As exciting as your old district? Thankfully, no. There were some strange things going on there, Cliff. Detectives Sanson and Savia, we've got one for you. Hope you didn't speak too soon. Okay, so they've already got 2 names, which is big. If you haven't played Golden Idol before, Nate figure out the names is a big thing. Anyway, an old friend returns in. The sins of New Wells, in which a new district means business as usual. Alright, so from what I understand, this is going to be 4 levels, but from what I remember of like the old Case of the Golden Idol DLC, Spider of Lanka, Lemurian Vampire, those good times there, but I think, if memory serves, they compensate for the shorter number of levels by making the individual levels a lot longer and more involved. Like, these are for people who've already beaten the main game and know what they're getting into and want just that extra bit of challenge. Like, there were some in that... There's some in Spider of Lanka that took me a while. Like, that trick with the, the ritual, that took me forever to figure out, but we're gonna want to dive into this. I'm hoping to get through all this tonight if I can. Following orders. A deadly pursuit. See what we got. Okay, so let's get these two first. Strange that only the foreigners were able to describe it, eh, Roy? Actually, Cliff, that part makes perfect sense to me. It's what happened on the rooftop I'm baffled by. That part may have to wait for another day. Huh, can't pick up any names from that. Though I don't have any words to fill in yet. What's this fella over here? I got here within a few minutes of the 911 call. Local cops arrived quickly, too. Dispatch will have notified them at the same time they sent me out, because the caller said the waitress had been attacked. Oop, we got a word. Medic. Which is him, I believe. How about these, bobbies over here? While my partner here interviewed the waitress, I searched the surrounding area. As soon as I found the body, I notified you guys at Homicide. We made sure no one left the diner from that point on to ensure we didn't have to deal with anyone trying to play vigilante. Okay, so there's a body, there's something, a waitress got attacked. What's going on with this guy's car? Oh, I see we're, like, taking testimony instead of, like, noting stuff down more than anything. Sorry, detective, but no, I didn't get a good look at the car that damaged mine. Anyway, it's fine, please, I don't want to pursue it. Very well. What was your order, by the way? What? Oh, a chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. Why? You sure you didn't ask for extra sour sauce? Perfectly sure, detective. Missing out. The extra sour sauce is the best part. Let's see what we got here. We called for an ambulance right away after seeing what that brute on the scooter did to that poor waitress's arm. Very good. Now, can you describe the car that was parked in Lot 4 when all of this was happening? Sorry, no, we, don't remember it, do we, Sweetums? They are hiding something. Oh, wait, let's look at the tire tracks down here. And this one looks like it came through here. This one kind of swerved in with a busted tail light. Something went around back here. Well, let's see what's on the menu. Oh, wow, that's a lot of food on the menu. We're gonna have to do something with the menu, are we? Oh, we gotta figure out what everyone ordered. That's gonna be neat. So we got the Burger Royal Meal for 5 monies. I forget what that symbol means. I haven't played main game in a long couple months. Chicken Royal Meal, also for 5 monies. Got some variety there. You can get a different meat on the same thing. Lovely. Meat Surprise Wrap. 3 monies. I cannot recall any time in history that meat and surprise have meant good things when used in the same sentence. Chicken Surprise Wrap, 3 monies. Well, at least there you know vaguely what the meat is. Sauces, we got barbecue, tomato, pesto, and cucumber. Well, where's the sour sauce? Is that... I don't think any of these are sour. I've never had pesto. So, but I don't think that's like a sour thing. Don't they put that on like pizzas? What about these fellas over here? What about the wages? I was bringing out the order for Lot 2 when all of a sudden some bearded freak whizzed up to me on a scooter, twisted my arm, and snatched the bag right out of my hand. Do you remember what the order was for? The order? It was a chicken royal meal with barbecue sauce. Why? No matter. How about Lot 4? What did they order? 2 burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise wrap. I don't see what. Please describe the car from lot 4. I've really seen so many cars today, I can't remember. So, like, someone on a scooter stole the bag. Something going on with the lot 4 meal. Some of these orders. Yeah, this guy is this. Which lot is this? Well, this is 4. Is this 2 or 3? Like, that's going to be the question. Is this numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4? Anyway, what's this guy want? All today's money is in the cash register. Only the manager knows the code for the safe. I see. Final question. Can you describe the car that was in lot 4? Sorry, I'm no good with cars. They all look the same to me. He really wants to know what's going on with lot 4, doesn't he? Something's going on here. I'm probably going to have to find out what's going on around back. Let's check out this window first. Oop, we got the cook in here. Grilling up some questionable burgers. Can you describe the car that was in lot 4 where all this occurred? Sorry, I don't remember. There must not have been anything remarkable about it. Well, how about their order? Do you remember that? Sure, 2 burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise. What about lot 2's order? That one was easy. A chicken royal meal with tomato sauce. Probably gonna have to tally these up at some point with this thing. But let's wait on that for a second. Ooh, what's on the telly? By seeking the advice of upstanding community members like my new partner on the Heritage Project, we've been able to crack down on criminals like the Andeer gang. Sure, the Andeers are weaker, but their rivals have filled in the void. Those thugs in white ties are everywhere now. Okay, so white ties is Andeer gang. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Property values are up, and we are working to renew historical buildings. You mean gentrification is increasing the cost of living. Crime is down, the drugs rate is down. Are you kidding? I see euphoric synthetic serotonin being dealt on every other street corner. That is way too much of a mouthful for a drug name. Like, it's gotta have something... It's gotta have some, like, catchy slang name, like Doodle or Fleek or Black Steven. I don't know. I don't come up with drug names. That's not my job. That's someone else's job. And yeah, like, that's some... They didn't... It's a little more animated than it was in, like, Case of the Golden Idol, where there were only, like, a couple frames of animation. But yeah, they really go heavy on the tweening. That's the animation term, right? Lots of frames. We saw the man in the red jacket speed away on his scooter. Then the cook stormed out from the kitchen and cried, "Some bearded guy just stole the extra sour sauce." Oh, I get it now. Extra sour sauce. ESS, that's the drug. That's drugs. That's drugs in the sour sauce. Oh, I guess the sour sauce actually is the best part. Who'd have thunk it? Straight after all the young gentlemen left in the most magnificent car. Painted like a tiger it was. A tiger with a lion's mane. Then we went back to our meals. A few minutes later, though, we heard distant thunder. Odd, given the fine weather. Alright, we've dilly-dallied enough. Time to take a look-see round back. We got a crashed motorbike here with someone put a bullet in the tire. So this is what drugs looks like, I guess. Ooh, this is our man in the red jacket. Let's see what he's got. A melee weapon of some sort? That looks like some kind of flail? What the... The man is not breathing. He's soaked from head to toe, and he's got a Bauer Youth Sports League. I'm going to assume that's just Bauer is the area, and it's a youth sports league. But something about like vaguely German-sounding word "youth" does not inspire confidence. Okay, ooh, a tiger or lion, or it's a lion, but like colored like a tiger, I guess. The Czars, I guess that's the gang involved here. They did say the car was painted like a tiger or a lion, didn't they? Ooh, we got someone around back here. There's a severed hand, but there's like roots sticking out of it. What on the Gemini home entertainment is this? Okay. Wait, we should take a quick look at the actual scene. So someone drove past this. It's like, oh, the shoes have the same symbol as like the czars, which is also the money symbol. Someone went in there covered in blood. Then it's like, oh, this has like weird threads coming off of it too. Is it like a weapon? It like hit the water tower? Oh, did this guy get like flat? Does it say what killed him? Like maybe the water tower got tipped over and like all the water flattened him. Like water is non-compressible, right? That stuff can absolutely crush you if a ton of it falls on you all at once, I think. That's physics, I think. Okay, so, wait, our, guy with, like, the hash print shoes went in here, and so did the guy with the, money sign shoes. Yeah, they pried open this door, too. That's like a weapon, I guess? Yeah, like, there's like a weapon that turns stuff into strings. Okay. Well, we've got everything we're gonna get, I think, so it's time to start working out what all this actually is. Let's start with going back through and figuring out everyone's orders. What do we got here? So, chicken royal with garlic sauce. Is this lot 2 or is this lot? Which one was lot 2? Oh wait, no, this is the guy whose order it was, lot 2. And this is why he's so evasive about not wanting them to figure out, like, look into the crime further, because he was buying drugs. Chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. Okay. So lot 2 got a chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. I think we put the numbers here of how many they got. Wait, there's no garlic sauce on here. Is that pesto, I guess? I guess we'll find out. I guess a 0 on everything else. What did the waitress have to say? Oh, it's a chicken royal with barbecue sauce. He got the sauce wrong. So, or maybe it was like pesto and barbecue. I don't know. And lot 4 got 2 burger royals, 2 chicken royals, and a meat surprise. Did they get anything else? Oh, this guy in here said something, didn't he? Ah. Super. Yeah, it's a lot. They keep disagreeing on the sauce. That's the thing. I don't think he ordered sauce. I think the sauce was the cover for the drugs. And they're disagreeing because there wasn't actually sauce involved. They're all making up different sauces. Yeah, they're all really hesitant to describe the. Oh, so this guy's got like green handprints on them, and there's like something. Whatever made those green handprints touch the dials of the safe. Is this him? I don't know. It's something. That green stuff might be the drugs, I'm thinking. Okay. There we go. What do they got over here? Oh no, the man in the red jacket was the one who stole the stuff. And then the car was the one that chased after him. So we're picking up what they're putting down here, I think. That's kind of interesting compared to like normal, Rise of the Golden Idol, that we're only getting testimony. We can't actually see anything about like what they've got on them like we normally can. See if we just fill these out, see how far off we are. I think maybe there's no sauce on this order. Yep, the sauce was a cover. He just ordered the chicken royal meal, the sauce was drugs. So we got the orders figured out. Let's check this out. So someone stole food and drugs as they were being delivered to Lot 2. In a car that had been parked in Lot 4, something gangsters. How many did they say there were again? It said all the young gentlemen. Oh, does it say how many were in that car somewhere? Two burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise. I'm going to say 5 probably because there were 5 different orders. I'm going to say 5 gangsters give chase and shot the person's tire. Something then ran up a fire escape, pursued by some of the gangsters on foot. Somehow the water tower fell, killing one. It was in a red. Oh no, he's got a white tie. He's one of the gangsters. So the guy in the red jacket is the vision. Wait a minute, I could be misremembering. I'm actually gonna hold on a second. I'm actually gonna go back to the title screen for a second because yeah, the guy in the red jacket. That's Echo Secunda or Oriel or whichever name he's given by. Echo Secunda. That was it, right? The ancient warrior who got stuck in a archaeologist professor's body in like the main game. So yeah, I think that's who we're dealing with him. The red jacket guy on a scooter. That's got to be him, right? Okay, so where were we? Anyway, so let's say vigilante. That's probably a good description. So he shot the vigilante's tower. He ran up a fire escape, pursued by some of the gangsters on foot. The water tower fell, killing one gangster. In the same way, the something was something. Oh, the door was opened. Where's door on here? Yeah. Door was open, so yeah, that makes sense. If it's Echo Secunda, he's gonna have like the some sort of funky Lemurian weaponry, isn't he? Whatever he cobbled together. Oh yeah, and then the severed hand means he shot someone, so I'm going to say when the vigilante got downstairs, a fight broke out in which someone somehow lost a hand. Wait, really? Is it vigilante that's wrong? Oh, is it bearded man, I'm going to say. It's... Let's see, which one was it? Yeah, bearded man, that's what I should be putting in here. Yep, so technically got it right, just missed that one thing. Okay. A bearded man snatched a bag of food from a diner employee, but unbeknownst to him, the diner was controlled by a gang and the bag contained drugs. Some of the gang members chased the thief down, but he managed to incapacitate 2 of them in an unusually destructive way. Alright, let's see what you got for us. Yep, new intel here. The mayor Meredith lashes out at cops, The mayor of New Wells has blamed police for the city's growing drug problem, understandable, and raised questions of possible corruption within the force. Moira Meredith, okay, so that we've got the mayor's name here, made the remarks at a press conference yesterday, which she had called to discuss her ongoing heritage project. I don't know, heritage is one of those words that sometimes gives me bad vibe in government project names. She said, drugs are flooding our city and the fault lies solely with our police. At best, their leadership is incompetent and must change. Fork found in kitchen. At worst, we'll need a full-scale inquiry into possible corruption. A spokesman for New Wells Police, his narcotics division, said, our officers are doing the best that any department could do. Investigations are underway in all known high-crime areas of the city. It's the cops, we know what high crime means. But so far, no major drug labs have been located. The investigation will continue as usual, and the manufacturers will be found. Okay. So, we got some stuff here, but can't really poke around with it yet. Ooh, dog. Trouble unleashed. A tragic day at the races. Come on, I'm clicking. Load it. There we go. Oh, that's a dead person. That's a body. That's a whole body. A gunshot wound. Okay, so we've got a confirmed cause of death this time. Bloody lips. So there was a struggle. 2 to 3 p.m. Feed dogs. 3 p.m. onwards. Prep for race, then run errand for HB. Ooh, initials to remember. Number 17 has become overly protective. Easier to just keep by my side at all times. Button. Emergency release. There's a broom shoved in the door, and this guy's got like a scrap of cloth. Is there anything missing from his? Or did it come out of this one? Okay, the pistol's been recently fired. There's a lock-picking kit in here. Ooh. Drill, microphone tools, lots of thievery equipment here. Someone was gonna do a crime, and it's my job to make that not happen. So far, not doing so great at it. Zira. Good thing we got here before they could get rid of the body. Find out anything, Roy? Looks like something happened at the office as well. I'll be damned. How did they get past those 2 guards? I have a theory. I'll have to check some details. Anything else? How'd your interviews go? It's interesting, Cliff. They're evasive, but I'm not sensing any outright lies. Except perhaps this vet business. Let's see here. Yeah, it's weird playing a Golden Idol game where you don't have to lock in anyone's name. Change of pace. So, you didn't see anything? Not at the kennels, I must apologize. I did see 2 men running away from the office, and then someone else went up to the door a little bit later. Could you describe this person? Not really. I was distracted by the sound of the race starting, and that lovely polka-dotted dog. I had good money on her. Polka-dotted dog. Oh, someone's starting a fight here. I've been in here all day. I will say, I did hear some people around the office area making a commotion. Did you hear what they were saying? One was hurling insults about Mrs. Bauer, saying she ruined their business and that she's the mayor's pet. Bauer Youth, that was on like the guy's jacket patch, wasn't it? Insulting Hildegard Bauer here seems unwise. And unwarranted. Mrs. Bauer is a hard worker and she always finds time to support her favorite girl. Favorite girl, huh? Implications there? What's up here? Ooh, we got the races. 4:10 p.m. we've got a bunch of these guys. 4:50 we got a bunch of these guys. In reserve with Kennel Master. Benny and Blue. Didn't the note on the guy's body say he was keeping number 17 close to him? I bet that's one of the dogs in the... That might be the dog in the cage. While I was waiting in line to make my bet, some guy in a big coat shoved past calling out for Benny. Did he find him? I don't know, he searched around for a moment and suddenly ran off toward those wooden gates. Benny was the other dog that was in reserve, wasn't he? Is that one missing? Oh wait, Benny was number 17, wasn't it? Yeah, Benny 17. So Benny is missing. This guy note say again. Okay, so he was betting on Godsend 06 to win for 5 monies. Did that happen? Well, I guess we don't know yet. I think that's just the names of the people who are in there. I took a hit for that guy. Hope he got what he came here for. Now I've just got to collect myself and keep away from those cops. Someone got slugged for ulterior purposes. And this guy over here. I almost didn't see you up here. You know anything about what happened? I've just come down from the north side of town and don't know much about this place, but I think someone in a big coat entered the kennel. And he's got a tape recorder here. The 3-day cassette tape is full. We recorded 3 days of audio. I'm always by Miss Bauer's side, and I don't talk to the police. Just for the record, can you tell me about the victim? Do you have any enemies? People who would wish him harm? Smart man. Only time I left my post was to chase off a troublemaker while the race was happening. Is this your usual post? It is now. We had a break-in on Tuesday night, so we're not letting anything slide. We're keeping tight watch on this office day and night. Oh, this guy's got a split lip too. Keep and-ears out. Yellow jackets, work in pairs, stupid jerks. And-ears were the gangsters, right? So, yellow jackets, and don't they have white ties too? Isn't that thing? Oh, I just noticed something with this guy. These are red jackets. Oh, this guy's missing a hand. I know where you were a couple nights back. I was with Leo before it happened. He told me to make the call that Zero was ready for pickup. Pickup? Oh, to take to the vet. Zero's one of our dogs. Very sick. You probably don't want to get too close. That's a red jacket. What are the... Why does his hand say yellow jacket? Yellow jackets work in pairs. Is he colorblind or something, or am I just colorblind? I've got a shipment of 6 items going out to the new asset today. Oh wait, HB is that Hildegard Bauer or whatever. What was her name again? Yeah. Hildegard Bauer. So what was this guy talking about again? I got a shipment of 6 items going out to the new asset today. The usual method should work. Let him in for pickup at 3:45. I'll be out grabbing a seat. Also, if the blonde comes whining again, tell him to suck it up and keep working with the Czar. If he can't defend himself against a one-handed man, that's his own damn problem. The Czars are a useful part of this organization. So, the Czars work for Bauer. Gotta keep that in mind. There's a blonde. Which one is that? Maybe this guy. Let's see, what did this guy have to say? So, there's about Zero here. Back here. I got here after the race is finished. I saw the dogs had gotten out and knew something was wrong. That's when I found Leo like that. You're looking a little worse for wear yourself. Oh, this? You don't need to worry about me, officer. Just some roughhousing. We've got a couple people with busted lips who got punched around. Something happened around here. Oh, I bet this is the boss. Nothing is missing, just like last time. All they did was cause a mess. Any idea how they got in? No, I'm in here all day, and I keep it locked up when I'm not. Now, could you hurry this up, Detective? I have all my meetings in this office, and your presence is not conducive to business. So, someone's causing trouble, but not stealing anything, just making a mess. So, probably a safe bet this is the big boss. Jess is on the name tag there. No more slums. Heritage building renovation plan. Moira promises, Hildegard delivers. So yeah, this is Hildegard. Wednesday, meet with BRW board regarding the Heritage project. Ensure absent. Oh, she's doing something behind the mayor's back. Thursday, meet with restaurant staff regarding stock replenishment and new security measures. Oh, she's on the drugs too.
So sorry about the mess. Benny knocked over the plant, which hit the stuff off the shelves. But I gathered all 7 items and nothing seemed broken. Okay, so 7 items were knocked off the shelves, and nothing seems broken. Real thing. So 1 of 7 items, so something got taken away that isn't supposed to be in here. Power restoration works. The block is scratched and damaged, so our lockpick guy might have broke in here. Hold on a sec, I think track owner would be, what's her face? I'm just gonna slot that in real quick. I'm actually gonna duck back into the murder scene a second, see if any of this makes new sense. So he ran an errand for HB at 3 p.m. onwards. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items here. There's something else that should have been in there. Let me just check this shelf. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like a drill, a card, a kind of walkie-talkie, a roll of wire, a triangle, and a hubcap. Hop over here. That's our drill, our roll of wire, our box, our triangle thing, and a hubcap. So, yeah, there's the 7th item somewhere around here that went missing. What's this guy saying? Okay. What's going on? Ooh, we got dogs. Especially ugly dogs, too. Maggie, Twizzle, Jess. Oh, Jess is the favorite dog. And Godsend. So Jess is digging something up down here. Also feces. Lots of dog feces. Yeah, so Jess is our one. Which one was Jess again? Apparently my face blindness extends to dog. So that'd be this one, I think. Oh wait, no, this one. Kennel Master, I think, was probably our dead guy. Which one's Benny? Benny's probably the one in the cell, in the cage, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it's got like a bite of... I think Benny might have been the one to eat him. Wait, no, he's got like a gunshot wound, isn't it? So, dog got shut in here. Wait a minute, this might be this guy's jacket, I don't know. Who's Zira? Okay. So, which one talked about Zira? Oh, Leo is the victim, I think. He was with Leo before it happened. Something about Zira being ready for pickup. Zira's one of the dogs, allegedly. But doesn't seem to be the case. What's this guy got? Well, this guy made his bet on Godsend 06, which means he was in here somewhere before 450. And then some guy in a big coat was looking for Benny, which is one of the dogs. Twizzle. Hold on, this lady said something. So she had money on the polka dotted dog Twizzle, who I think was in the first race. So that means 2 men ran away from the office, and then someone went to the door a little later, but she didn't see it, so they would have been around, like, that would have been at 4:10. Okay. Do you have anything else here? Someone caused some. Oh, hold on. 7. the reason there's an item missing is because something was stolen that she didn't notice or doesn't want to tell the cops about. Benny knocked over the plant, so Benny got in here. I feel like it's still probably a safe bet for now that Benny is this guy with the... Which Czars are... Which ones are the Czars? The blonde guy, it said, is the Czar. Didn't it in one of the notes? Nope. Oh no, the Czar is the one-handed man. So the Czars are the white tie ones. The Yellow Jackets are a different gang. What's a Northsider? Okay, so this guy got into a fight to distract this guy. Hold on a second, I'm gonna jump back to this and double check that interview. Yeah, oh no, so the Andiers and the guys in white ties are two separate gangs. I misinterpreted that. The thugs in white ties were talking about the rivals. So, yeah. What do they mean, Northsider? I'm going to assume Northsider means like the gangster guy. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. What is a Northsider? Or does it just mean someone from the North Side? So this bodyguard is supposed to be, he was guarding the door. That means this guy's the bodyguard. Yeah, you said he's always by Miss Power's side and never talks to the police. So, what was the note on him again? One second. Okay, 6 items going out to the new asset. So they were sending all that stuff to someone else at 3:45 by disguising it as a dog. So they were smuggling something out of here. Probably against the boss. Oh wait, no, she was smuggling something out of here. And there were 7 items that were supposed to be on the shelf, so where's the 7th? Question is, who's the Northsider? Oh no, this guy. He's come down from the north side of town. That was a very easy one. I completely forgot about him. Okay, let's check in the theft now. On Friday, at whatever time this happened, on Tuesday, I think that's the guy who got punched me. Or maybe. Okay, last time, so I'm going to say there was a break-in before on Tuesday. Yeah, break-in Tuesday night. So, right, Tuesday, a member of the Andier gang broke into the office. They stole something, but left a note to Oh no, the tape recorder. They left a tape recorder there. That's like why the North Sider is important. The 3-day cassette tape is full. They stole nothing. Yeah, I thought there was like a 7th item. But they left a tape recorder to record the track owners' meetings. On Friday, at whatever time the murder happened, I think the bodyguard and door guard were busy fighting. Wait, hold on, is this the... Oh yeah, it was this guy. He was the distraction to get the other guy in there, so he's part of the Animators game. Oh no, they were busy watching a race, maybe? No, they weren't distracted. Who else was busy watching a race? Because that's the only thing that fits in the blank. I don't think either of these people. Maybe the... But I think it's like one member of the Andir gang shot the Kennel Master, while the others tried to... Wait, no, he, it was like, he fought the door guard. So he distracted the door guard, while the other tried to collect the tape recorder. Oh, hold on. This had been at 4:10, maybe? They were watching Jess's race. Let's see, I think it was like, she always finds time to support her favorite girl, so the only time she would have been out of the office was during the morning race at 4:10, which was also, I think it's the, at 4:10, the track owner and the gambler were busy watching Jess race. Okay, so I think we're missing one. Oh, bodyguard, because the bodyguard's right next to her all the time. Yes, we're figuring this out. Okay, so now we gotta figure out the actual murder part, which I am still very much in the dark on. So... Okay, so I think there was a 7th object that has been... The 7th object was the tape recorder. Oh, I get it now. That makes sense now. It tracks. So, Friday at 4:10 p.m. At 4:10 p.m. It was before that. When did he go again? It was like something in the notes about when he... 3:45. Yeah, because the dog knocked it over because he's not allowed to let the dog out of his sight. So, at 3:45, the Kennel Master went to collect 6 items from the office. After Benny knocked the shelf down, the Kennel Master left with 7 items. The seventh object, was a tape recorder, which had been on or under the shelf. Let me see if we can find where it is. It hadn't been on the shelf because there's no imprint. I'm gonna bet it had been like under the shelf, maybe. Let's zoom out a bit. Maybe it was like near the plant or something. Or was it on the desk? Like, oh, it was in the plant. Because he knocked over the plant and that hit the stuff off the shelf. So, which had been beside the plant. Might have to change that one later if it gets marked wrong. I don't know. Something I went looking for something. Who saw the what? The gambler? It's like some guy was looking for Benny. Is there any note on his person at the time? Nope. Anything here? Someone left their like jacket with lockpicks there. You see, 2 men running away from the office, and then someone else went to the door a bit later. So who do we all know who was fighting? So this guy got in a fight with this guy. So this one was with Leo before it happened. He got sent to make the call for pickup. And this guy, I think he might have gotten into a fight. Oh yeah, he was like not happy about working with the Czars, was he? So he found the body allegedly. So I think someone went to the kennels, and then while fighting over the tape recorder, presumably, who was it? Whoever it was, shot the kennel master. This guy, right? Was it? See. I'm stumped here. I hate when you get like, oh, there's a There's a car for the... Like, this is the Czar's thing, isn't it? The tiger, the lion coloring. So, yeah, it's parked out back, just to kind of remind you, yeah, they're involved. So... Anyone say anything about... Someone was picking a fight with Bauer, and some guy in a big coat was looking for Benny. Searched around and ran off toward the wooden gates of the kennels. Oh, they were probably looking for Benny because of the note. It said, Benny knocked over the plant. Maybe they didn't know Benny was a dog. I don't know. So, do we know when the call was made about the pickup? Excuse me? But, hold on a second. She has a... That key looks familiar. Who all has a key again? I swear I've seen one more person with a key on their belongings. Was it the stable master guy? Yeah, okay, so this is probably a key to either the office or the probably a key to either the office or the whatchamahoosit. Or the kennels. Probably the office, because the door was broken in. So this was broken into. So the lockpick... We know this jacket isn't his then, because he had the key if it's the office. Yeah, it makes sense it would be him, because he was picking stuff up from in here. And the lock is scratched and damaged. So, it was picked into... What time it was? It was while he was waiting in line to make his bet. It would have been before 4:50. Because he voted on Godsend, didn't he? To win. What times we got? I would say around 4:10. Not at 4:50, because then he would have been watching the race. But around 4:10 p.m. Someone saw the Kennel Master's note. And went looking for... Leo. Leo is the Kennel Master's name, right? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh no, he went looking for Benny, didn't he? Because he was shouting for Benny. When he saw that Benny was a dog, he went to the kennels, and while fighting over the dog, whoever it is shot the Kennel Master. So I'm going to say the new asset. I think the blonde guy is like the newbie. Or is it Andier? Yeah, so it's Andier. And there's one we're still missing. Oh, it's probably this, in the plant. We got it. Man, 2 of these over with pretty quick. The last one isn't... The last 2 aren't super long. We might very well be... Like, we might actually be done early. To get dirt on the Powers, 2 members of the rival Andier gang planted a recording device in Hildegard's office. When they returned to collect it 3 days later, it had been mistakenly moved to the kennels as part of a secret delivery. During the struggle to take back the recording device, one of the Andiers shot Leo the Kennel Master. Oh yeah, so it was the tape recorder guy who did the murdering. Got it. Mrs. Bauer. This project continues to show promise. Our new friend's offer of power seems to have been more than just an attempt to save his own life. And to think if he hadn't hit your restaurant, the Andiers may have been the ones who found him. Oh, so they've got the gun guy on their side now. Or maybe, possibly Oriole, I don't know. Communication. Yeah, it's a Echo Secunda, because it says communication has been somewhat tricky. Although he doesn't look like it, he's speaking Lemurian, but it sounds like some ancient version of what I speak. Luckily, his Albonian is improving every day, so we can often... Sorry, Albionian is improving every day, so we can often meet in the middle. I know we haven't been able to get Zero moved out yet, but we're ready to continue Phase 2 testing of the Disarranger as soon as you are. Poti, I'm going to check something real quick in, like, the main story. Because I know there was, like, a Lemurian character who was relevant in some of these parts. I'm just going to double check what her name was. No, not this one. Next chapter, it was her, I think. Wait, no, not this one. This isn't where we learn her name, I don't think. It was in the auction. Wait a second here. See, names. Oh, nope, it's not her. Okay, just had to check, because I'm not sure if this counts as racist against the fantasy race, because, like, I was just like, that's the only Lemurian character I know, so it's gotta be her, right? I mean, there was, like, the guy from the first game, but obviously he's not in this game and died hundreds of years ago because of the time difference. You know what I mean. I'm just trying to figure out. So it's another Lemurian. Back to the DLC. We already looked at that. Oh wait, no, it's a new letter. Mr. Poti. Oh yeah, it's a guy anyway, obviously. Duh. Stupid idiot Gavin. Your update is appreciated. The Andiers may not have gotten their hands on him, but what they did get from us endangers our whole operation. If our naive benefactor learns what we've been doing, things will sour very quickly. I will bring the supplies myself. Keep an ear to the ground. If we see any signs of, Phase 2 testing will need to be done on an accelerated schedule. Okay, so, Bauer is... we've got to confirm Bauer is doing this all on her own and the mayor's not involved now. We've got new information here. Got some stuff to fill out about the story in a bit. Here. This is the new one. The Raid. A story in 4 parts. Ooh, this is going to be where it gets big, isn't it? See, what do we got here? Let's take stock. What do we know? It's a strange one, Roy. We've had eyes on this place all morning. Our guys confirmed that the boss lady and her gangsters were still on the top floor as we pulled up. We secured the front door and all the stairs, so they still must be in here somewhere. Ooh, our quarry has done a runner. Moira will spill. As rumors fly, Mayor Meredith announces press conference. What we got here? I can't talk to the cops, man. They'll kill me. Just give me something. Anything. Okay, at some point that guy went berserk and ripped off his shirt, and it seemed like the boss saw something that panicked her. Okay, so we're gonna have to piece together some of these accounts here. Subject A testing form. What did you think of the cartoon? Hilarious! Describe the cartoon's 4 stages. A jellyfish saw a dolphin and got scared. It turned out the wall was a giant whale. The dolphin escaped and a submarine hit a wall. A vampire and his minions chased the dolphin in a submarine. Something going on here. Yeah, I've got no idea what to think yet. Let's see our other people. What happened here? It all started when the ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent and they jumped through the hoop. Okay, what next? That's all you're getting from me. I've already said too much. Okay, so this guy got a different cartoon. Something about a ringmaster. Tragic and profound. A man and his wife followed an ambulance in their car. A girder was shown to be attached to a bridge. The ambulance sped away and the car crashed into the girder. A cat ran from the ambulance. Okay, so something weird is going on here. Lad, Finn, and Dick. Jellyfish. So he saw things kind of out of order then. This guy seems to have seen the exact same cartoon, but interpreted it completely differently. What happened here, Officer Martins? Where did they go? First, the angels danced on the robot's finger, and the second twins swallowed them whole. Then I liberated myself, and Trip-Top admired the silver string of my bow. Next, the angels were destined to pass into the second twins' bowels, and to be rescued from them by an armored horse. Finally, Trip-Top granted the angels their freedom, and the angels melted into the pages of an open book. Okay, thank you for your contribution, Officer Martins. I will note down all of the fentanyl. You've been very helpful. A divine revelation! A teardrop evaporated, so the two-headed fig-tig found the world's edge. An orchid with tender stalks sailed over the teardrop as it drifted by. Beyond the world's edge lay a vast, snowy mountain. The fig-tig applauded as it searched for the teardrop. This guy is having the time of his life today. We should probably figure out what all this is. Yeah, it's the same cartoon every time. Yeah, this is... What's going on in this secret room here? Function check. Oop, we got idle symbols. We got idle symbols. We got Lemurian tech. No give or take. Now I call disarranger. Fair translation, I think. Small effect. Heat change evens out. Known effect. Matter warps, pools, extrudes. See phase 2 tester. Vibration of crystal cannot stand. Destroys amplifying device. Vibration can be a set. Pump effect straight to ears. Good report for the little women. The woman says test faster. Okay, so they're doing something with the idol. So if they turn off both... So yeah, for those of you who haven't played the original, a big recurring thing with the idol is there's like... It operates on a, like, alchemy equivalent exchange thing. It takes a property from something like heat. This is the symbol for heat, I remember that much. And then gives everything it took to another target. So it could, like, it could set you on fire, but it would have to freeze something else first. Because it would need to take the heat from another object and then give that heat to you. So I guess he figured out that if you, like, somehow, like, put it, turning to, like, cancel out equal give and take mode, it just causes, like, weird effects. Like, the heat change gives out, but if you do matter, it just, that's probably what causes the weird distortion effects. But what did this symbol mean? I don't remember this symbol, and I don't want to, like, go back out to the main game unless necessary. But yeah. Low. Little scramble. Mind mostly same. Mix up of events, same way every time. Pattern A. Medium. More scramble. Things change. People, things look different. People's wrong. Picture's wrong. Like mind, force normal story, even if means picture's no match to it. Events mixed the same way each time. Pattern B. Big scramble on high. Strange pictures, even actions abstract. Mind no care for real story now, it just follows pictures at sea. Pictures match good but very strange. Event mixed the same way every time. Pattern C. This one stay forever. Okay, so the pattern changes depending on which button was pressed with this. Oh, yeah, they fried the microphone. So, let's see here. What do we got on our cartoons here? First guy's cartoon, he's got like, where is it? This guy like ripped off his... Oh! I see what happened. Oh, where's his stuff? Like, where was it? It was somewhere around here. Oh, he was he's an undercover cop and he was wearing a wire, and that's why the boss freaked out when she saw his shirt. Saw under his shirt. They were spying on her. So, Jellyfish saw a dolphin and got scared. It turned out the wall was a giant whale. The dolphin escaped in a submarine hit a wall, and vampires being chased the dolphin. So, here. Turned out the wall was a giant whale. Dolphin escaped the submarine, hit a wall, and a vampire and his minion chased the dolphin in a submarine. So that's... So he saw it 1, 4, 3, 2 is the order. Yeah, this is really neat graphically. And let's see what the other guy saw. A man and his wife followed an ambulance in their car. A girder was shown to be attached to a bridge. The ambulance sped away, and the car crashed into the girder, and a cat ran from the ambulance. So that's 4132. And then this guy, a teardrop evaporated to the two-headed fig pig found the world. We're gonna have to interpret crazy for a bit here. Oh, the fig pig applauded as it searched for the teardrop. That seems like this. Beyond the world's edge lay a vast mountain. I think that's the one where they hit the whale. An orchid with tender sulks sailed over the teardrop as it passed. So that's over here. And then teardrop evaporated and the two-headed... Oh, no. So beyond the world's edge lay a vast mountain. So 2, 4, 1, 3. So we know what order things are happening in. 1 second. Okay, so because they got, like, the order scrambled, they're misremembering the order things happen in. But we should probably take a peek outside first. Before we, to get a feel for what all's happening here. So they've got a getaway car out here that, like, ran out through the basement. What happened down here? Okay, so we got the, map here. So, where are we? There? Where are we here? So this is like the building there, and there's the fire escape. Yeah, that tracks. So then, directly above this would be like this room, I think. So how... They got out through the parking garage somehow, it looks like. I'm not sure. Well, we're out of options to investigate. Yeah, they definitely got out through the bottom here. I'm just not sure how they got down there, because it said they, like, covered all the exits. They're still on the top floor. They secured the front door and all the stairs, so they got to be in here somewhere, except they aren't. So, the accounts. First, the angels danced on the rope. Okay, so we can at least get this guy's in order, because we know what order his scrambled events are in. So it's 2, 4, 1, 3. Yeah, so the angels were destined to pass into the second twins' bowels and to be rescued from them by an armored force. So they went to the basement and then drove out in a car. So he liberated himself and tripped. So Trip Top means the boss. He borrowed the silver string of his bow, his wire. He, like, took his shirt off and she saw the wire. And put that here. Then, wait, it all started when the Ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent. And then he stopped after that, but we know that 1 is always going to be the second one, so I think it's this. Nice. Okay, so let's see if we can figure this out. The Ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent and they jumped through the hoop. They melted into the pages of an open book. Did they go out the window? Let me just peek outside again. They jumped out onto the I-beam, and went out through the building next door, the second twin. Oh, I am a genius tonight. So Trip-Top is the boss. Silver Spring is the wire. Angels are gangsters. Open Book is the window. Robot's Finger is the girder. The twin is the building. Bowels is the, what was it, the basement? Hold on, did they go through the sewers? Did it say? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. They got into the parking garage somehow down here. Let's see, Bowles is... The Armored Horse we know is obviously like the car. Bowles is parking garage, I think. Yep, there we go. So we figured this out. And then... Really, so we gotta... Okay, so it's gonna be like, kind of direct speech here.
Yeah.
Like subject, verb, subject all the time. Subject, verb, object over and over and over. So what happened? Let's see. This is gonna be a pain in the butt to fill out. Okay. Actually, hold. What's an ornithopter? I don't know what that is. Okay, yeah. What do we do? Wait, is this the door guard from past chapter? It might be. Okay. Figure out how this is... Ah, good to know. Thank you. Let's figure out how this works. Yeah, it's like that old floppy helicopter or something. Oh no, it's like the Leonardo da Vinci thing, isn't it? So... Let's try to go backwards for like the very last event here. Gangsters exited via car. Right now. Like, or maybe it's like we have to go by the dude's count. So we do it in 4 parts. So he liberated himself, so undercover cop, removed shirt. Boss saw wire. Hey, D-Bomb! Welcome, welcome! We're, making pretty good progress through the DLC. Might actually be done by the... and might actually be done early and have to, like, figure out something else to do here. Let's see here. So then, next one. Upgrade the Angels of Freedom. So... and they melt... You know, that's gangsters exited via window. Boss did something. Boss ordered evacuation. Then, Angels danced on the robot's finger, and the second twin swallowed them whole. So, gangsters traversed girder. It's going well. Welcome, D-Bomb. Let's see here. Which one? These are reverse build. Girder and gangsters. building. Exited via building. Then went into the bowels and drove car. Angels is gangsters, right? So gangsters exited via or entered building. Okay, so we're still missing something here. We aren't translating perfectly. Yep, there we go. Some of those verbs were tricky. I now know how to translate fluent druggy speak. The gangsters were experimenting with a device that disarranged memories. Oh right, that was the memories symbol, I forgot about that. When the most effective of the test subjects revealed that he was an undercover cop, the boss realized they had to flee. With the workshop surrounded, their only way of reaching their car was via a girder that could get them into the neighboring building. See how it goes. Yeah, nothing we didn't already know, just like explicit confirmation that Echo Secunda is in with them. Okay, Roy Sampson. After completing my investigation of 1A Francis Circle, I have come to a terrible realization. If this disarranger can do to others what it did to Officer Martins, there's no telling how dangerous it could be. Physical destruction, mental incapacitation, and an insidious method of application. In the wrong hands, it could do unspeakable things, and it appears to be in the wrong hands as we speak. I have to find out what they plan to do with it next. Oh, I see how this is going. I gotta actually piece together the story before it'll give me the final chapter. Alright. Intermission time. So, which one? Andy or... But no, Hildegard Bauer was the head of the gang, but... Northsider, I guess. That was the gang name. Right, no, was it? Andiers were Yellow Jackets. The Czars, wasn't it? It's like... Like, the Northsiders were against her, wasn't her? Okay, let's see. You know, it was one of two crime families in New Wells. Hildegard Bauer gained Moira Meredith. Wait, is Meredith the, is she running the Andiers? I wonder, is Moira running the other gang? Is this like a two-person job? Yeah. The artillery board. See, what were the letters again? We still don't know who Zira is, beyond just a box of tools. No, naive benefactor, so Moira isn't the one involved. Yeah. Wait, hold on. What was on the news? So, she worked on the Heritage Project to crack down on the, Andiers gang. So, she gained her trust by working on the Heritage Project. Wait, hold on, I just remembered something. There's something about, what was it? Someone said something about the, and wasn't there something about a betrayal in one of these comments? Ruined their business, and the Bears. Yeah, I think she used to be with the Andiers, and then she changed sides to the Czars. Or something. Maybe she was headed by Hildegard Bauer. She gave advice to weaken the Andier gang. Okay, there's something here I'm missing. What's this, like, what do we have in the way of extra stuff? Is there anything back in there? No. So they took... Yeah, the Andiers got the tape recorder.
And yeah, they said if there's any signs that she knows, then phase 2 testing needs to be put on an accelerated schedule, which is why there was that news article in the stage saying that the mayor was going to give a press conference. Okay, but we still don't know who Zira is or what Zira is. So the bearded guy hit the restaurant.
Echo Secunda hit the restaurant. What's going on here? Okay, we know, I think we know this one at least. When Moira Meredith announced a surprise press conference, Hildegard Bauer called for accelerated testing of a weapon that could scramble people's memories using sound. Okay, so the Andier gang, that might actually be just she used to be with the Andier gang and weakened them. Or maybe I guess the Northsiders would have to be the other one. Maybe it is just Northsiders. I feel like they kept saying Czar over and over. Wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. I might have misinterpreted something. It's like it was back here. Czars versus Andirs. Yeah, so this would be... So why isn't the Czars showing up in the thing? Oh wait, no, maybe it is just the Bauer gang. Well, we'll find out. That's one we might have to, like, trial and error our way through. Anyway, as revenge, the Andirs gang planted a tape recorder in Hildegard Bauer's office so they could obtain evidence of the, I guess, North Sider, maybe? The North Sider gang was something. Right, selling drugs because it was their store. They gave this something, wait, did I get it backward? No, I'm not. They gave this evidence to Moira Meredith, and she was going to do a press conference. Okay, so we're missing some... Not North Sider, then. Maybe it is Bauer? Yep, there we go. I thought it was the Czars. But no. Seems like an unnecessary complication. I don't think there was any evidence explicitly naming the Bauer gang. Unravelling. Full of sound and fury. Oh, we're in Wacky Land. This is gonna be fun. He looked at my wondrous scroll. Why does it make him worry? He is crazed. Here I am, but then I go. The work bell rings and the kings arrive. The good twin must be let in. His departure creates a void. A hero is here, but rebuffed. The void is filled by the evil twin. He hides his nature and unpicks his mother's work. The eyes and ears gather. Something's going wacky here. There's a ship on the bay that's sending flies into the... Yes, go, deflate her, ruin her, poison her, deflate her. Okay, what in the goddamn... The ends of the tubes have been cut. No, I will not be silenced, for I am a fool. I heed no hero. Okay, what in the goddamn... I guess attack? A pair of robots told the snake to... Are we insane now and we're gonna have to uninsane ourselves? A pair of robots told the snake to... something to something. Crossbow wielder shot the snake to... protect the... whatchamahoo's it? This is a scrambled memory. I think we can lock that in. Attack the balloon, I guess? Crossbow wielder shot the snake. Oh, is Moira the balloon? Okay, we're figuring out, we're piecing this together. We gotta connect this here. Get the real story. So, Moira is the balloon. This seems pretty obvious. Yeah. Oh, so we're backing out here. See what happens. Okay, reporter should be here in about an hour. I suppose I'll have to wait until after the conference to get a coffee. 8 a.m., Moira and security arrived. 8:30 a.m., Greg from Sonic Solutions arrived. 9:10 a.m., Greg from Sonic Solutions left. 9:45 a.m., Roy Sampson arrived and left. Speakers are hardwired to the podium. Okay, so something about this microphone and the speakers. This seems bad, considering we've got a weapon that drives you insane with sound. That's just Miss Meredith. Sorry. That's Miss Meredith to you. And it's not just the phone. Walkie-talkies, hardwiring the speakers. I'm not sure if I believe sound can be that dangerous. Oh, so they're hardwired the speakers to stop her from intercepting the broadcast and sticking the brain scramble ray in there. Class 3 labs. After cleaning of illicit materials, see Drug Schedule P317, building may return to regular use. Class 4 labs. For public safety, buildings harboring Class 4 labs must be destroyed. So basically, if it's that type of drug, you can fix the building. If it's that type of drug, burn it down and salt the earth. A phone and 3 walkie-talkies. People of New Wells, after we take responsibility here, it's my resignation. Cross out by trusting the wrong people. I have failed you. The Heritage Project was meant to keep the buildings of our community safe, and build them back up to their former glory, moved to after identity revealed. Now, though, I have become an unwitting agent in their destruction, but I was not alone in this. Oh, so she's going to have to destroy the buildings because they were used for that class of drugs. I wish you hadn't turned him away, Moira. Roy's a trustworthy man. If he says the phone's a risk, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, so he was trying to warn her about the sound. I saw your setup as I left. The microphone is hardwired to the speakers, and they're facing away from the mayor. That's right, Mr. Sampson. Good. I'm not too worried about the speakers. They only want to hit her, not a whole crowd. They need something close to her face, and they don't have that. Something wrong? Let me show you something, Detective. If you see this note, did I leave my uniform in your locker by any chance? I don't have a spare, and mine's been gone since we went out to the cleaners yesterday. Thanks, Paul. Okay, so there's a uniform missing. Someone's in disguise on the sound team.
Oh my god, I've had the microphone off for the last I don't know how long. I am so sorry. This stream is going to be awful. I'm an idiot. I've been talking to myself for God knows how long, and the microphone's been off, and I only noticed when I glanced over because I got a notification about someone like trying to bypass a ban or something and saw that my lips weren't moving. I am so sorry. I like turned it off for a second to sneeze, and I never turned it back on. Okay, so at least, but yeah, so while I was muted, I figured it out. It was like, Roy figured out that they were, the bad guys were trying to, like, rigged up the mayor's speaker setup to transmit the brain melt ray into her. And he figured that out from, like, he looked at the roster and saw that, like, a second sound technician had been there at some point. And so he shot the microphone. It looks like it's implied he got his brain scrambled himself at some point. Somehow. Yeah, so she's going to jail, and Roy's missing, and something's going on over here. Am I historian or history? Or escape? His weapon? Or hunger? My service? Something's going on with his memories. So I'm back now for this last bit. The device got broken. Against all odds, we rise, not as conquerors, but as protectors of a galaxy that will remember this day forever. Okay, so they're both fried. We're gonna have to reinterpret these. And it looks like the disassembler got fired a couple times. So this is like the thing that's locked in. So we're trying to figure out what order these things actually happen in based on his memory, am I right? I'll open this for a second just to shut him up. Okay, so he was looking for food. And oh, so this is his memories of how he wound up with the gang, isn't it? So, he was on his little horse looking for food, or his scooter. So, like, food getting taken out from the store to a... Oh no, that was the idol from earlier in the game. He was, like, chasing it. I think the thing he thought was the idol was, like, just food in a bag, or takeout food or something, maybe. Yeah, so this is, like, all stuff from the first game, I think. Or, like, not the first game, the main game. Where, like, he like, broke out of... Yeah, because, like, here's when he was strangling the guard in the prologue. Does this guard show up anywhere? Okay, yeah, here's the fast food place. He stole the food. Then they shot his tire. And caught him. Wait, no. Then he, like, knocked over the water tower trying to defend himself. They brought him before the queen, or, Bower, and she recruited his help to exchange for sparing his life. Like, this is one where he broke out of prison, found a car. He was driving after the car that was, like, carrying away the broken idol, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, he found the broken sword is like the disassembler he took from, like, the idol after it fell out of the window. It was, like, scavenging out little bits and pieces of stuff. So it was when
And then this is like followed it from the research facility, and then, yep, I remember that. So, sorry if that doesn't make sense. That's all stuff from like the middle to end of the first game. Not the first game, the main part of the second game that we're playing right now. So, let's put that into words. After escaping the asylum, Secunda followed the... Why does Ornithopter keep showing up here? All the idol to the TV station. He salvaged its last working parts to create the Disarranger. When he was captured by the Tsars, Hildegard offered to help Secunda by turning the Disarranger into a more powerful weapon. You're missing something. Okay. Yeah, help doesn't seem to work, but that seems to be the best one that works. Yeah. Yeah, it's like... what is wrong here? Secunda. He followed the idol to the TV station. He created the Disarranger. Or the parts? Nope. Okay, what am I missing here? Or was it escaping the Foundation? No, it was just the Asylum. It was like, did the Harmony Foundation have, like... No, the Harmony Foundation was, like, over by the time he got his brain overbitten. Captured by the Tsars. Wait, hold on. Oh, he wanted to kill Tessa. Yeah, that's why. That's the queen he wanted to kill. It was because she, like, it was the whole thing with the idol. Nope, I guess not. Not knife, is it? Nope. Okay, all of these seem like they should be right. Escaping. Asylum. So there's two missing here. It's not these two. Nope. Yeah, stumped here. Yeah, so it was Secunda who followed. Yep, so we're missing 2 here somewhere. We're just kind of testing to see which ones are wrong here. Is it powerful weapon? Powerful idol? Nope. Weapon. Okay, what am I missing here? Well, the reporters, is that it? No, I didn't think so. Why would it be that? As like it was at the TV station where this happened, so why would it be anywhere else? Huh. Destroyed? Nope. Okay, what could it possibly be at this point? Oh, I've got it backwards. Secunda offered to help Hildegard. Of course, I'm an idiot. Okay, so now we gotta figure out what the order was on this thing. Oh, he shot the microphone, didn't he? That was the first thing. Let's see, what's it? Okay, so they fought, definitely. It's like there was a missed shot from the gun at some point. The mannequin is probably the alien, so he came in through the back here. Let's see. Something going on with that, like, link thing that happened. Something broke that at some point. Was that his, like, his headset, his, like, police headset that had, like, a link? So anything with, like, this link and the police headset happened in order. Or happened before anything where it was knocked off of him. This is probably first. You know, this would have to be last before he was getting closer to the... Maybe like the signal got cut off as he was heading inside. Or something like that. Here, so he headed into the green building. The thing got closer, and then he got attacked. What's the little thing, though? I see the images better here. Okay, so yeah, I think it's like, oh no, it's probably this order. Going into the building, and then like the communications cut out. And then he got attacked. And but no, he attacked back, decked him, and knocked his headgear off. Then what happened after that? Then he like got on top of him and knocked him down, and that's where they like knocked the mannequin over or got like past the mannequin. Oh wait, no, the angle changed because he's on the ground now. Then he disarmed him and tried to shoot him with his... He disarmed Roy and tried to shoot him with his own gun. Then Roy grabbed the disarranger and activated it, and they both got affected. So, we can do this. After the arrest of Hildegard Bauer, Roy Sampson saw that Echo Secunda had escaped into an abandoned store. Roy Sampson followed Echo Secunda, but was ambushed. During the fight, Roy Sampson and Echo Secunda both lost their headsets. Their earmuffs. Oh, they were wearing earmuffs to protect them from the weapon. I don't know why I thought those were police headsets. Echo Secunda then took Roy Sampson's gun and prepared to shoot. Suddenly, Roy Sampson activated the disarranger, which scrambled both of their memories. As his final act, Roy Sampson, I assume, took back his gun. Yeah, I see that in the end there. Took back his gun and shot the disarranger. We did it! And with like an hour left in the stream, too. Jeez. Maybe I'm too good at this game. After saving Mayor Meredith from having her memories disarranged by the Bowers, Roy chased down Secunda and the disarranger. In order to take out both threats, Roy chose to sacrifice his own memories so that he could disarrange Secunda's. Then he took back his gun to destroy the disarranger. Oof. Okay. Well done, Roy. So, what are you in for? I've solved it. The rug Tam made a sauce out of this gum chewer. I can't believe we have to work with this guy. Still at it, Roy. Good on ya. Hey, Roy Sampson is the finest detective we have, still. If he says he's solved it, then he's solved it. Ah, here it is. Rug Tam. So, the landlord did it. That's actually really sweet. Like, even after he, like, sacrificed his mind to save the day, they didn't just throw him away and abandon him. They still, like tried to work around his abilities and, like, new mental condition. And I don't know, that's just really sweet to me in a weird kind of macabre way. It's like, I don't know, it just seems nicer than what usually happens in this series. But we've got one last thing. Patient file on Oriole to Saint, later to become Echo Secunda. I have been seeing the patient for a few months now, and his progress has been interesting. On certain days he retains his defiant attitude, while on others he is far more amiable. Regardless, he persists in his strange perceptions of the world. The defiant Oriole speaks a form of Lemurian, although when I send transcripts to translators, they tell me it makes no sense. This seems to match my experience with the amiable Oriole. He speaks Albionian, at least to some degree. When asked to recount our sessions, he understands the question, but relays events consistently out of order, and uses strange terms. He refers to me as Snowman, perhaps due to my white coat. I have found recent success with Oriole by giving him access to a typewriter. He types out large passages in Albionian and Lemurian, and is compiling them into a larger book. The amiable Oriole seems excited about what he is writing, describing it as wondrous crumbs from a devil. If it can help him find happiness moving forward, then I suppose I too will call it wondrous. So, this is just me speculating here at the end, but I vaguely remember they talked about, like, the DLC were going to be set at different times, some before the game, some after the game, and I think they said one of them might actually have been, like
one of the DLCs is planned to like take place in ancient Lemuria. It's like Lemuria, and is like a prequel to both games, and it's gonna like set the stage for how the idol began. So I wonder if that's what we're gonna see in the next DLC. Is that's where we're going, and this is like foreshadowing that. But, whew, there we go. Rise of the Golden Idol. That is, well, the DLC, obviously, Sins of New Wells, and that is one heck of a game still. It was a little different than how I'm usually used to playing it, but I had a lot of fun with it. The question is, what do I do now? It's like, yeah, honestly, if this was a Saturday stream, I think I'd probably like find something else to play and keep going, but we're at a good stopping point. I don't want to try and squeeze something into the last hour especially because I've got to be up early tomorrow for a doctor thing. So, thanks for dropping by, everyone. I'm really sorry again for that one part where, like, my audio just went out entirely. I completely fumbled the bag on that one, I guess would be the phrase. But aside from that, it was great having you here and great to just play the game again, even if it was shorter than I anticipated. But I'll have to keep that in mind for when the later DLCs come out. So, drop by next Saturday, or this Saturday, sorry, stumbled over my words there, because we're going to be starting in on a new game, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which I think is more on the puzzle side of things than the horror, maybe with a kind of spooky atmosphere. I'm not sure. I don't know much about it, but I've heard it's very, very good. And on the subject of puzzly games, now that we've knocked out this one, next Tuesday, I think we're going to jump right back into Staffer Case, that like Ace Attorney one, but with paperwork. It's more fun than it sounds, I promise, and I'm going to try not to run ridiculously over time by trying to blow through the entire chapter in one go this time. We'll see how that goes, but who knows, maybe it was the fact that I had a tutorial the first time around that like added an extra hour. So, probably not, though, but either way, I'll try to, like, find a good stopping point if it gets to be too late then, but thanks everyone for coming. Sorry I didn't want to go for longer, probably for the best with everything that's been happening tonight, and I will see you, hopefully, Saturday. Bye!